How? 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 How does that happen? How do we blow a big lead like that? Like that. I can't even speak right because I'm so frustrated. How do we blow a big lead like that against the Pelicans? And when by one, we were practically giving this game away. The turnovers late. We are lucky that that team stinks. We are lucky that that team is having internal problems with Anthony Davis. Or else a good team would have taken those opportunities and nailed it in our faces. We got lucky the Pelicans are atrocious because that game was just hideous. And if we were playing any other team that was capable of executing down the stretch, we would have got blown out of the water there in the fourth quarter. So let's talk about this. The 20 turnovers? Joke. What else do we have? Jonathan Simmons taking free throws at the end. 77% foul shooter. He misses both? Okay. We lose Boban to a horrible injury. He grabbed right for the knee. That scares me. He couldn't even get up, and he had to get helped off. He couldn't even put any pressure on the knee. It looks bad. I have actually really bad gut feeling about it. I have a really bad gut feeling about it. What else do we have? The reason we looked so terrible down the stretch, we were getting outscored by the Pelicans in the fourth quarter, 27-18. We also shot 6 of 21 in the fourth quarter. I can't believe it. That was garbage. That might actually be the ugliest victory in the history of the 76ers. It was that bad. We were practically trying to lose and couldn't even do that right. We were trying to lose. We weren't hitting free throws late. Even Tobias, even though he had a nasty game, missed a really big free throw late. He hit 1 of 2. We gave them opportunities to either win the game or tie the game with the last possession. Now, luckily, Jimmy Butler blocks the game-winning shot attempt late. And I'll get to Jimmy Butler as a whole. But what the hell happened? We were in cruise control. We were smoking them. We were literally drilling them out of the water. And that's without Joel Embiid. That's with Jonah Bolden getting the nod, who ended up actually having a pretty decent night, but it got ruined because he doesn't know how to control himself, and he got himself into foul trouble. Some dumb fouls, too. He was having himself a nice night. And Boban, before he got injured in 20 minutes, had a double-double, 12 and 10. So that concerns me for the big man role moving forward. Because you look at the points in the paint now without Joel Embiid and teams like Portland and now the Pelicans did work in the paint. You know that's going to happen, but without Boban, he was giving us a productive 15 to 20 minutes a night. I don't know if he's going to be back. I'll be honest. It seems that bad. But seriously, what the hell happened? We had this big juicy lead, and it got cut to 6. JJ had a wide open look. He misses. Tobias Harris had a wide open look. He misses. Actually, when it got cut to 6, I think our first possession at that time was Jonah Bolden just popped it at the top of the three-point line. Okay, what? This was just horrible. Horrible. I haven't seen the Sixers play good basketball. I put together a legitimate basketball game since the break. They were playing good basketball in the beginning of this game. But it goes away. It goes away with the way it was finished. With that garbage fourth quarter. With all those turnovers. My one positive out of this is Tobias Harris' overall game. His overall game is tremendous. The way he can shoot the basketball from distance. The way he can bring it to the rack. He's an all-around great player. And he even showed some defense today. I know some of his flaws coming into the Sixers organization was he's not the best defender. He's just kind of He put the clamps on a little bit today at times. I will say at times. And also Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons in attack mode without Joel Embiid is something serious. He even took a three-pointer today early on, and he's getting comfortable. I love it. But he's in attack mode. He's been a dog. A legit dog. The way he's just comfortable with doing all these dribble moves and putting it behind his back and leading players into the ball and just his vision and even the way that he rebounds. Ben Simmons, whoa. Just whoa. As he finished the day with 14 and 12. A little low on the assist side for him today. But I'm sorry, I can't be happy with this. A win is a win, bro. We need to get the wins. No. Nope. I am pissed. I am frustrated. I'm sick to my stomach. The execution down the stretch. At one point, and I realized this, let me get on Jimmy Butler, because I know a lot of people hate him. He stinks. This is the worst. I don't see it like that. He needs to be better. He needs to find more of a role in this offense. Serena Winters was talking to him before the game, and he said, listen, I'm just playing my role. This is my role on this team. It's different. I'm playing my role here. So he's accepting it, and he wasn't being sarcastic or harsh about it. He was being serious. That's his role. And what I always will say about Jimmy Butler is, regardless of if he's getting buckets, getting points, he always has the chance to take over fourth quarters. He always does the little things that don't get noticed as much as scoring the basketball. So late, when it was a 6-point game, he knocks down a really tough fadeaway jumper. Sort of like a Kobe jumper when he's in the post fadeaway. Next possession, he comes down. He takes another Jimmy. He misses, but he hustles, grabs the board, 2 defenders there, he grabs it. He runs about 5-6 feet away, drains another jumper. So in the fourth quarter, he was starting to take over. Now, he missed a couple shots after that. They were close looks and almost fell, but they didn't. So people are, I'm sure, going to criticize that. And then late, when they had a chance to actually win the basketball game, he got a monster block. I know people are going to hate him, crush him. Look at what he's doing. He had a terrible night shooting. And I'm not knocking that, yes. And he needs to be a little bit better and be a little bit more consistent and get some more shots up, yes. But he does do things that you need to really look at. Some of these hustle rebounds he had a monster offensive board, kicked it out to Tobias Harris early in this game. I believe it was right before the half. Bang, 3. He does do the dirty work, regardless of if the shots are falling or not. I get he struggled, but he always has the ability to take over in the fourth quarter, and you can't just find a role to do that. You can't just say, let's just put someone else in Jimmy's spot, and he can put up the same numbers. Yeah, but do they have that takeover fourth quarter effect? No, they don't. So what Jimmy ended up with was 5 of 16 shooting, but he had 11, 7, and 7. So not the most amount of points, obviously, but he does do other things. Mike Scott coming off the bench, drilled some threes. He was really the only productive one other than Boban coming off the bench. But I value the backup center role different than the guard play and really 1 through 4, in my opinion. I value it differently. But he hit some big threes. I don't know if he can consistently do that because I'm still really upset with the bench. JJ struggled. Absolutely. But Tobias, his stat line finished 29 and 10. He got a double-double. He was really scoring the basketball. And I love this kid. I really do. 26, he can ball. The kid can play. He can literally do so much. He's so versatile. He can do so much. I'm telling you, the way he can drive to the rim, the way he can take it hard, and the ability to stretch the floor like he does, it's awesome. I really do love the way that this kid plays basketball. But all around, I sit here and I say, besides Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris, what am I happy about? Jonah Bolden getting the start and doing okay, but then getting into foul trouble? The Sixers looking good and kind of rolling and cruising, and then falling apart and having a horrible fourth and shooting 6 of 21 in the fourth and getting outscored 27-18 and turning the ball over late over and over again. But luckily, the Pelicans are that garbage, are that atrocious that they couldn't take advantage of it. I mean, seriously, these plays were so garbage down the stretch. And even on the other side, on the Pelican side. So once we added a horrendous basketball play, the Pelicans just countered with an even sloppier play because they stink. But I see it from the Sixers side. We do that against 85% of the other teams in this league. Game over. We're walking out with the L. We tried to lose and we couldn't even lose. And we end up winning by 1. 20 turnovers? Why is that always a problem with this team? Why? Turnovers consistently. It's insane. We need guys like JJ to step up. We need him to produce more. He's got to shoot the ball better from me. That's his game. Speaking of the game. Obviously, he does the dribble handoff and run around a million times. One of my favorite plays that Ben did again tonight is when he pretends to do the dribble handoff and he stops, but then he keeps going and he has pretty much a wide open lane because everyone expects the shooter to come around with the basketball and he gets a monster slam. That play works, the fake dribble handoff, because we do it so much that it opens the lane up for Ben Simmons. Also, Anthony Davis getting booed. Hilarious in his home court. Just boo, get out of here. Phenomenal. And it's also funny to see Jahlil Okafor out there balling. I know he had a hot stretch, but Big Ja. Well, Skinny Ja now, I guess. But hey, good for him. I'm not going to sit here and chirp his hard work. The guy worked hard, and he's trying his best to continue his hot streak. But it's just funny. Like, Big Ja, come on. I remember those days. Oh, I remember those days. I remember when he got double-teamed for the first time in a summer league game. First touch, double-teamed in the post. And I said, we got it, baby. We got it. Look at this kid. He's getting double-teamed already. Yeah. Now look at it. Now look at it. So the moral of the story is this team drives me nuts. And there hasn't been much flow since the All-Star break. Understanding Joel Embiid is a problem. Not having Joel Embiid's a problem. But now it's even going to get worse. Because no Boban, game changer. Absolute game changer. And I think it's bad. The way he was hobbling off the court and had to have people carry him, that big specimen had to be carried. I'd be shocked if it wasn't bad. I'd be shocked. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.